everybody, here is a tutorial for how to make a canine snout on a cat mask base. I don't typically work with cat mask bases, but I figured it'd be nice to get a tutorial out there for how to make a nice canine snout. As for supplies, you'll need one cat mask base, you'll need a couple sheets of cardboard, some scissors or something to cut with, something to write with, and a hot glue gun. So first, trace along the snout like this. You will cut this portion out of the mask. Once it's cut, it should look like this. Next, trace this shape onto some cardboard. You're going to want to cut it out and then draw a diagonal line so that it points downwards. Cut that out and make two of them. Once that's done, curve both of them inward in opposite directions and glue them together at the tip. This should create something that looks like this. Next, along this edge, you're going to want to glue onto the mask. It's a little chewed up because I had to take a previous one off. This is what it'll look like. Once you do that to the other side, it'll look like this. This is where it gets a bit complicated. You're going to want to make these slices in both sides of the mask, going in directions towards each other. So what you're going to want to do next is on these lower two slices, put some glue on the section towards the mask. Glue the other flap over it, and you get something like this. Next, you're going to want to do the same thing on the top. Along this seam is where you should fold the cardboard over itself. You're going to glue this side to that side over the flap. There should be like a bit of a seam where you overlap it. You have to do a bit of folding. Do that to the other side, and you have a bit of a curved snout. Next, you're going to want to take a rectangle of cardboard like this and cut the tip so it's more triangular, as well as folding the sides. You're going to glue this to the top of the snout. There should be a bit of an overhang at the tip, and I like to cut these divots so it lays flat. Once you glue that portion down, you have finished your wolf snout on a cat mask base. This can be used in a bunch of different ways, including adding felt over the top or even just painting it. I hope you liked this tutorial, and if you would like more tutorials, especially using cat mask bases, let me know in the comments below. I hope you like it.
Hey dude, I hate everything you do, but I'm trying really hard to not hate you. Hating you won't make you suck any less.
Is the Therian community dangerous? Well, actually yes, but not for the reason you might be expecting. A big part of Therian content, at least on TikTok, and in the greater sphere of the internet as well, is videos of doing quadrobics, or quads for short. Now, the act of running on all fours isn't that big of an issue, but something about the content and the way it's posted actually can be. Now, quads actually has nothing to do with Therianthropy, but a lot of Therians, especially young Therians, do quads to express themselves and express their Therianthropy. But there is a big danger in posting quads online, especially when you're young. There are tons of accounts that post quads, and a lot of them have thousands and thousands of followers. But do all of those followers have the best intentions, and are all of the followers Therians? The answer is no. Now, there is a big danger when posting quads online, especially when you're young, that you will attract an audience of people who use your content for nefarious purposes, which is to say, for purposes that are less than legal. There is a major problem in the Therian community of Therians attracting predators to their accounts. When you post quads, it is very likely that these videos will be seen by people who have very bad intentions. Now, fear not, there are still safe ways to post quads, but it is important when you're posting quads online, especially if you're under the age of 18, to follow some precautions. Number 1, never show your face. Either wear a mask, censor your face, or do not show your face. Don't do a face reveal, especially if you're under 18, and never show your face in any of your content. The face is a very identifying feature of you, and you do not want these people really knowing much about you. Don't connect your quads account to your school account or your friends or anything like that. Make it a separate personal account that's private, and for your quads account, do not post any identifying information that could lead to you. It is very, very easy to find information about people on the internet, especially your school and especially people that know you. Don't post anything identifying on this account. Be cautious in what you're wearing. It's better to wear full-length pants and a full-length shirt rather than things that are more exercise-based, because it's less likely to be as vulnerable to these people. Never do quads in a place where they can somehow get your location. This includes doing it in front of your house with your house in full view, in front of cars with license plates showing, in front of road signs or noticeable features such as statues or anything that can identify where you are. If they know your location, it's way more dangerous. So don't post videos with anything that can identify your location. And lastly, let your parents or a trusted adult that you know very well know about what you're posting and where you're posting it and what your account is. Having your parents or someone that you trust involved with your account really keeps you a lot safer than if they don't know. So there's my little internet PSA about posting quads, because there are some very dangerous people that watch these videos and you don't want to get involved with them. So please be careful and be conscious when you're posting online. And more importantly, still have fun with it. It's a danger, but it doesn't have to be. Stay safe.
Feel like me.